Hi guys, Lital Mintz Sneer, Executive National Vice President from Toronto, Ontario. And today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my everyday look. This is my go-to look using the Arbonne Makeup. So let's start. Here's a tip. I always start with my eyes first. So we are going to be using the Shape It Up. Okay. My color is medium dark. Perfect. This hand is a little challenging. Here we go. Awesome. The reason why I love this product is because it just fills it up a little bit, specifically for people that have maybe thin eyebrows, and you guys know eyebrows are so in right now. So that's one of my top picks. Second is the concealer. My color is medium neutral. And if there's one product I don't leave home without, is definitely the concealer. And I just add a little bit on my eyelids, I would say. Perfect. Use the brush to brush it out. It just evens out your skin tone. It makes the eyeshadow last a little bit longer. Perfect. And now we are ready for eyeshadow. I'm going to be using this palette. It's called It's All in the Eyes, and it is volume 1. So they're all warm tones. Beautiful colors. Okay, so we are going to start with a color that is one of my favorites. It is called Caraway, which is right over this color right here, Caraway. And then we are going to be using Clove. So let's start. And it's all about blending. Blending is the key. So I'm starting with like a darker color on my side of my eye, which is Clove. And we're going to continue blending it. Add a little bit more. And don't worry about the color that comes out on the side, because we're going to clean it afterwards with the wipe. Okay, so once you have that color on, I suggest taking a bigger brush and just blending it. Here we go. Perfect. It's pretty much blended. Okay, awesome. Okay. We're going to put a little bit of Caraway right beside. So Caraway was this color right here. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. You can take the same small brush that you had before. And I'm just going to dab it right a little bit on my eyelid. Not all the way. Perfect. Then I'm going to take Desert, which is a gold color. It's really, really pretty, with the bigger brush. And you're just going to dab. So you're using 3 colors. Well, right now, and then we're going to use one more. Perfect. Here you go. Okay. And now, just to put a little bit under the brow, I love Fog. This color right here. So let's do that. And we're gonna blend everything afterwards too, just a little bit. Perfect. I'm just gonna go back to Clove just a little bit. And I'm gonna add it on this side because I feel like it's a little bit lighter. Just gonna blend, blend, and blend. This palette is awesome for traveling. Perfect. Okay, and I'm going to blend here a little bit more. Going back here. Perfect. Okay, so we use just those three colors, very like an orangey browny color. Awesome. So next, what we're going to do is I'm going to take one of these wipes, okay? There's always eyeshadow that kind of falls on the sides. You want to make sure you clean your underneath. Perfect, all the excess. Awesome. There you go. Okay, perfect. Okay, and now I am going to go straight to the primer. Clear consistency, right over here. Always recommend using a brush. And what the primer does is it minimizes your pores. It also acts as a barrier between your skin and the environment. And it makes the makeup last a lot longer and mattifies your skin. So for someone like me who gets oily easily, it really helps me. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to go back to this concealer. And I am going to add some concealer under my eyes. Concealer makes such a big difference. There's one thing that I need to leave the house with every day is concealer. Use this brush to blend it in. Perfect. Okay. And now we're gonna go to the foundation, and I love this foundation. It is buildable. It could be either medium coverage and it could go up to full coverage. So this is the one that I use, which is neutral beige. And again, the best way to apply foundation is with a brush. So I am going to be using this brush, which is one of my favorite Arbonne brushes right here. Just want to dab, really. That's kind of how I do it. It's all about the dab and the blend. For someone like myself who does tend to get oily throughout the day, this foundation is amazing for combination or even super oily skin. Perfect. Forget the forehead, and it's okay if sometimes the color, you know, depending if you're tanned or not, the color might be a little lighter or darker, but no problem, because I'm someone who is obsessed with bronzer, so I will be bronzing myself up. Okay, some of the foundation that's left over, there's a few things that you can do with it. Number one, you can actually put it a little bit under your eyes and use it also as a concealer. Okay, perfect. Looks awesome. So I'm going to take a little bit of that foundation. Just going to also put it blended under my eye. A little bit over your eyebrow. I want to make sure everything is blended in, because the worst thing is when you can tell somebody's wearing makeup, right? You want it to be almost not visible, but looking fresh. Perfect. This is awesome. Okay, the other thing that you can do is you can put a little bit of the foundation on your lips, because then when we're going to put on the lip gloss and the lip liner, it's going to stay for a little bit longer. Yay! Okay, here we go. Okay, so we are almost done. I'm loving it. Okay, so then next, setting powder. So let me just show you guys what it looks like. The Arbonne setting powder. There is no color, so it comes like this. And what I do is I put a little bit on here. You can take the same brush, you dab, because you don't want too much, and you literally just dab your skin. And this will make your skin even a little bit more matte, because anytime you put on a liquid, it's always recommended to seal it with a powder. A little bit more. Don't want too much. You can clean that up. Okay, it's starting to all come together. Perfect. So next we have the bronzer. So this is one of our older products that just came out again. which is the Starlight Glow Palette. Hold on, let me open it up for you guys. Awesome. So I am going to start with this one right here, which is almost like a contouring. I sometimes use it as a bronzer as well. Okay, now we're gonna take this brush. I don't want too much. Just almost going on your cheekbone area. Kind of want to put it where the sun would hit you naturally. I like to be bronzed. I want to kind of blend it in. Okay, perfect. Now I am going to take the bronzer, which is next to it, right over here. Again, not a lot, just gonna go on almost on my cheeks. And I'm almost doing a number 3, so if you'll notice, I go down here and here. A number 3, we're gonna do the other one. Perfect. Blend, blend, blend. Awesome. Then I am going to take the blush, which is right over here. With summer coming, this is the perfect color. It's like a peachy color. I also sometimes use this color as eyeshadow. It's a trick right here. Perfect. Then I am going to take the highlighter, which is right over here. Go back to this brush. Put a little bit right here. It accentuates the lips. Perfect. And the other place that I like to put it, very, very little, is on the cheekbones. Perfect. You can always blend it a little bit with your fingers as well. I find the fingers work really great. Awesome. Now, before we're done with the lips and the entire look, okay, it looks awesome. I want to add a little bit of an eyeliner underneath, okay? So I'm going back to this palette. It's All in the Eyes, Volume 1, which is the warm colors. And I am going to take a color, which probably many people don't use, but I love it. It's called Red Rock. It's right over here. And And I don't go all the way, I kind of go halfway. Perfect. Same thing goes here. And the reason why I go halfway is because I'm going to show you guys a little trick that really opens up your eyes. And by the way, this color on green eyes is amazing because it accentuates the color. Okay, so now what I do is I'm actually going to go back to Desert, which is this one right here. And I'm going to just put a little bit in the corner of my eyes. Perfect, just a tiny bit more. Awesome. Okay, so some of you guys could stop right here after you're putting mascara on. Some will want to add an eyeliner. During the day, I don't like to have too dark of an eyeliner, but what I do like is this brown color right here for an eyeliner. And instead of using, liquid eyeliner or a pencil, I actually prefer using eyeshadow. So another trick is actually taking the setting spray and just spraying your brush, your eyeliner brush a little bit. Okay, so I just sprayed the brush a little bit and I'm going to go into the brown and I'm just going to like press it around my lash line because I don't want it too dark. And for an everyday look, it's nice to do it, just going to do a little bit more. Perfect. For an everyday look, it's nice to do more of a thin line. Perfect. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. And then I'm going to go again. I'm going to do this one. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm just pressing it. Against my lash line. I'm just going to do a little bit more on this one. Perfect. Okay, and now before we move on to the lips, I'm going to do my mascara. Everything. Perfect. Okay. It's a Long Story mascara. Perfect. Okay, so let's do this. And what I love about this mascara is that it lengthens your lashes. And I love that it doesn't, like it separates them. So a lot of mascaras out there don't do that. You can even see the difference. Okay, and I always do 2 coats, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. 2 coats. I do it in the bottom as well. And don't worry about the dirt that is there You can always clean that afterwards. Okay, let me just do one more here. Wow, what a difference if you look at both eyes. Okay, let me do the other eye. Perfect. Oh, got some on my nose. Let me just clean up. Okay, perfect. And if you ever need to touch up, like literally, let it dry for a second, and you can just touch up. So it's no big deal. If you screw up, it's all good, nothing happens. Okay, we're gonna do one more on this side. Perfect. Okay, and now we move on to the lips, which is one of my favorites. Okay, so we are going to be using this peach lip liner. And one of the things that I do love is when I outline my lips, I actually color it in because I am going to just be putting a gloss on top. So let's start. A little bit more. Perfect, I'm just coloring them in. And this color is awesome because it matches everyone. By the way, if you are using lipstick or a lip gloss on top, it will last much longer when you color it in. So yeah, that's one of my top picks. And then I'm gonna use two of my favorite lip glosses. So let's start with the first one, which is Hazel. We put on the top. Okay, so I mix them together. I'm just gonna put on the top. I know it sounds funny, but that's the way I do it. And then this one is Primrose. And I just mix it together. And it's almost like the perfect nudie pink with a hint of brown lip gloss. and this will stay. And that's it, guys. I am done. And we're ready for a day out. Bye, guys. Have a good one.